Hello and welcome to In My Opinion 4 Super Weekend Mode.
The paper thin plot here is you're a princess and some clown guy stole something from you and you gotta get it back. Now on to the gameplay, which seems to be a shoot 'em up, or shump for short. You're in control of two bumpers that fire laser beams at the bosses you'll be facing in 9 different levels. The goal here is to take out the boss's HP with said lasers, and you can take away health by collecting hearts that fall from the sky as well. This is not as easy as it sounds since there are obstacles trying to kill you, such as skull heads that if touched take one of your continues, and there's bunny heads as well that can kill you if they fall on you. Though at least with these you can bump them on the side if you time it just right, negating death. There's also one more death trap, which is the collapsing ceiling, which occurs if you miss a heart or allow the bunny heads to hit the ground. If you get crushed, there goes one of your 3 continues, but you can push the ceiling by getting your groove back and hitting the boss and collecting hearts. After each boss fight, you also gain some power-ups that can help you increase your movement speed, give you a barrier, up your attack power, give you some extra continues, and more. The gameplay is pretty damn fun, but also sneaky as it lures you into a false sense of, this ain't so tough, since level by level, it gets tougher and tougher. And once the boss hits that near death moment, shit starts to get more fast and deadly, making you nervous and your eyes dart everywhere since the paladin can be flipped up at any moment. All of this does give you a huge sense of relief and accomplishment after you take down the boss. I do like that even though the game can get challenging, it is still fair since when you do lose one of your continues, it doesn't make you start the boss all over again. It picks up right where you left off. The game also gives you different outfits to pick that have different abilities. There's one that will automatically give you 2 continues as your power-ups after a boss, one that starts you off with a barrier each time, one that focuses on giving you attack power-ups, and so forth. There's even one that gives you only 1 continue if you find the game too easy and want to up the challenge. All of this gives you at least a fighting chance. I will admit, I'm not so good at this game, so I had a friend of mine, Slick Heartless, get to the end and let me know if there's anything to do after, since he's much better than me at these types of games. There's not much in the unlockable sense, but I did learn that you can get a different outcome for the ending, but not too sure if it has to do anything with your rank or difficulty. Either way, I think that blows. Nothing more annoying than to get to the end only for the game to go, too bad, you should have played better or harder. It may resemble a Nintendo game, but the game still has a nice colorful look to it. I also like the boss designs and how when they are near death they visually show it. 1 second you're shooting down a busty mermaid, then the next second she flips out and has octopus tentacles wrapped around her. Though I do kinda wish the backgrounds themselves looked a bit more lively. It feels like they just splattered anything in the back and called it a day. The game does a good job of not covering your view when you start getting to the more tense moments. That is until you have the princess say level up and it blocks your view for a few seconds, which can be annoying sometimes. The music is very enjoyable and pretty catchy, so much so that I even found myself humming the opening theme a few times. I also like how it changes when you're close to victory against a boss. The only thing I have to warn you about is if the game sounds low, don't put up the volume, since at certain spots like when you're picking your outfit and after you defeat a boss and are transitioning to the next boss, the volume shoots way up. Besides that, I didn't find any bugs or tech issues through my playthrough.
When I saw the trailer for the game, I didn't know what the fuck I was getting into. Turns out I was getting into something that was actually really fun, colorful, and challenging that you can pop on here and there for a quick game session. There's no real replay value except to try and do better to get the actual end. As I mentioned before, I really suck at these types of games and I could not reach the end of it. But the simple fact that I still recommend this title should let you know I had a super good time, and I have a feeling you will too. I hope you enjoy my thoughts in this game, and for gamer's sake, keep gaming.